Everyone says shark, but the real list starts in a very different place. We are counting down the deadliest animals to humans, and I will tell you why each one ranks. Short stories, quick facts, and a simple move you can remember outdoors. Let us start at number 10 and work our way up. 10 sharks look terrifying, but most fatal bites are rare and happen in messy surf or low light. This is why you hear about dramatic headlines, but the annual numbers stay small. Mistaken identity is the usual story when bait fish are flashing and silhouettes look like seals. Swim with a buddy, skip dawn and dusk, and leave the water if the bait is boiling around you. You respect them, you do not have to fear them, and that is the point here. 9 lions make the list because conflict happens where wild edges meet village life. This is why nights and livestock corrals are risky windows for ambush and panic. They sprint like explosions, so the problem is not malice but speed and surprise. On safari you stay in the vehicle, and in camp you keep food locked and lights on. Big cats love easy calories, so do not be the easy calories. 8 elephants are gentle giants until musks or calves flip the switch. This is why crop raids at dusk and roadblocks at night end badly for people on foot. Ears flare, trunks curl, and there is a hush before the charge that experienced trackers feel. Give them 50 meters or more and back away early rather than bravely. You will never win a push match with 6 tons of momentum. 7 hippos are river tanks that guard deep channels like toll booths you did not pay for. This is why boats flip and why sandbars turn into panic when a hippo surfaces between you and home. They are fast in shallow water and they want the straight line to the deep. Never cut between a hippo and the channel and take a wide arc along the bank instead. If you must pass, wait, watch the bubbles, and let the tank go first. 6 crocodiles are patient ambushers tuned to one sound above all others, which is the splash of a foot. This is why night fishing, water crossings at the same spot, and washing at a murky edge are dangerous. They map your routine better than you do if you repeat it day after day. Use proper crossings, keep dogs away, and avoid wading at dusk even if you grew up there. Old rules still work because crocodiles have been using the same plan for millions of years. 5 scorpions are tiny, but there are millions of stings and kids get hit the hardest. This is why simple habits like shaking shoes and bedding cut real risk in dry hot places. Some species use fast-acting neurotoxins, which is why early antivenom matters so much. Carry a small light, check the floor at night, and teach children to look before they reach. You do not need fear, you need a flashlight and a routine. For dogs, as rabies vectors are the heartbreak of this list because the solution exists and is uneven. This is why bites in areas without vaccines or clinics turn into tragedies weeks later. Wash any bite with soap for 15 minutes and go to a clinic immediately for the right shots. Teach kids not to corner or tease unfamiliar dogs because fear bites first. Where programs vaccinate dogs, the death numbers crash, and that is the hopeful part. 3 snakes are rural workers' problem and a clinic distance problem more than a jungle legend. This is why rains, planting, and harvesting seasons raise bite numbers on fields and paths. Vipers mess with clotting and elapids hit breathing, which is why calm and stillness matter. Wear boots and long pants, use a light at night, and never use a tourniquet or cut the wound. Getting to antivenom calmly is the real first aid that saves lives. To freshwater, snails never attack you, but they carry parasites that quietly damage organs over time. This is why warm still lakes, irrigation canals, and laundry spots add up to real disease. Waders, fishermen, and kids playing at the edge are the ones who meet the parasites without seeing them. Avoid swimming in endemic still water and rinse gear with clean treated water instead. Health campaigns break the cycle, which is why maps and local advice matter more than bravado. 1 mosquitoes are tiny, but they move huge numbers by spreading malaria, dengue, and yellow fever. This is why the deadliest animal is the one that hums at your ear and flies through your net if you let it. Repellent like DEET or icaridin, long sleeves, fans, and nets are boring and brilliant. At home you empty standing water, and on the road you sleep behind mesh like it is a seatbelt. The good news is simple habits move the numbers more than any hero move ever will. A quick note on the method, because honesty matters with lists like this. We are ranking by estimated human deaths per year, not by venom strength or movie fear. Reporting is real, and health access changes outcomes, which is why you see ranges, not hard scores. Big predators feel scarier, but vectors and access to care decide most of the math. So we learn the patterns and we travel a little smarter. Which one surprised you the most, and which one have you met in real life? Leave your story or your tip in the comments, because someone else will use it tomorrow. If this helped, tap like so it reaches more hikers, campers, and curious minds. Subscribe for calm practical wildlife videos with zero fluff and lots of field sense. Travel far, tread light, and let the wild stay wild.